November 9th, 1980. Should the type of dispassion which Maharaj is teaching us be taught to children? No. If that's done, they'll have no ambition to grow further. They must have certain ambitions, certain desires for their proper growth. The one who has fully investigated himself, the one who has come to understand, will never try to interfere in the play of consciousness. There is no creator with a vast intellect as such. All this play is going on spontaneously. There's no intellect behind it. So don't try to impose yours to bring about any change. Leave it alone. Your intellect is a subsequent product of this process. So how can your intellect take charge of or even evaluate the whole of creation? Investigate yourself. This is the purpose of your being. Spirituality is nothing more than understanding this play of consciousness. Try to find out what this fraud is by seeking its source. November 12th, 1980. The I amness, the manifest Brahman, and Ishvara are all only one. Ponder over this and realize it. This is a rare opportunity, one where all has been explained in great detail. So take full advantage of it. You are the manifest Brahman. I have told you many times what your true state is, but through force of habit, you again descend into body identification. A stage has now arrived at which you must give up this bodily identification. The bodily activities will continue until the body drops off, but you should not identify with them. How are we to do this? You can watch the body, so you are not the body. You can watch the breath, so you are not the vital breath. In the same way, you are not the consciousness, but you have to become one with the consciousness. As you stabilize in the consciousness, dispassion or disinterest for the body and for the expressions through the body occurs spontaneously. It is a natural renunciation, not a deliberate one. It does not mean that you should neglect your worldly duties. Carry these out with full zest. Shouldn't we rediscover the freedom of the little baby from the body? Understand the source of the child. The child is a product of the sperm of the father and the ovum of the mother. Consciousness is there in the child as it is in the parents. It is always the same consciousness, whether in the child or the adult. There is only one consciousness. You must become one with and stabilize in that consciousness. Then you transcend it. That consciousness is your only capital. Understand it. To what extent do you know yourself? I have held the feet of the Satguru. Beyond that, I don't know anything. You must do that, but you should understand the meaning of feet of the Satguru. Understand that as movement begins with the feet, movement begins from known knowingness to knowingness. When the knowingness occurs, that is Satguru movement. Go to the source for that movement where the I amness begins. The effort of the one who has arrested that movement will not go to waste. Holding the feet of the Satguru is the borderline between knowingness and no knowingness. November 17th, 1980. Don't we have to discard all knowledge? You must have a thorough knowledge of this consciousness. And having known everything about the consciousness, you come to the conclusion that it is all unreal. And then it should drop off. Having listened to these talks, sit and meditate. That which I have heard, is it true or not? Then you will understand that this is also to be discarded. The principle which can pass judgment on whether the world is or is not, that principle antedates the world. That by which everything is known, whether it is or is not. Who knows this? When I say Para Brahman, then you say that you understand. Names are merely an instrument for communicating. Do you understand what I am driving at? Well, the Yoni knows that this is all an illusion, that there is no path. But if from within the illusion one is convinced that there is a path and there's somewhere to go, does it make sense to use techniques to get to that further illusion? Illusion, is it not a word or not? It's a word that relates to a concept. That is also a name only, is it not? Yes. So what illusory word do you want that will satisfy you? November 18th, 1980. My present outlook is without limitation, total freedom. Ultimately, one must go beyond knowledge, but the knowledge must come, and knowledge can come by constant meditation. By meditating, the knowledge I am gradually settles down and merges with universal knowledge, and thereby becomes totally free, like the sky or space. Those who come here with the idea of getting knowledge, even spiritual knowledge, come here as individuals aspiring to get something. That is the real difficulty. The seeker must disappear. When you know your real nature, the knowledge I am remains. But that knowledge is unlimited. It is not possible for you to acquire knowledge. You are knowledge. You are what you are seeking. Your true being exists prior to the arising of any concept. Can you, as an object, understand something that existed prior to the arising of a concept? In the absence of consciousness, is there any proof of the existence of anything? Consciousness itself is mind, is thought, is all phenomena, all manifestation. Apprehending this is being dead to I am the body while still alive. This kind of knowledge comes only in a rare case and is a very elusive kind of knowledge where no effort is necessary. In fact, effort itself is a hindrance. It is more an intuitive understanding. Then should all spiritual disciplines be dropped? At the highest level, this is so. At the earlier levels, you have to do your homework. Those who are able intuitively to grasp this lose their interest in worldly affairs. Having lost it, what will they get? Whatever they have lost, they will have lost as an ordinary person. But what they get in return will be fit for a king. Those who have comprehended and who have reached a certain stage will not ask for anything, but everything will come to them spontaneously. There will be no wish for it. Nevertheless, it will be there. This does not happen for an individual. It happens for the universal manifestation, or for the one who has become one with his true nature. For the Jnani, the true knower, only witnessing is taking place.